Well, good evening, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. It doesn't work. I'm serious. It doesn't work. So, I'm actually outside of my in-laws. I got my mask and stuff. They've gotten their second COVID shot, and they're feeling fine right now, which is great to report. In fact, my father-in-law, like, I didn't feel nothing the first time. I think they faked me. They didn't give me nothing. But be that as it may, hopefully it will protect them from the COVID. So, um, Tiger Woods early this morning in California, going down a steep grade 4-lane highway, ended up going off the road where the vehicle flipped. One car accident, had to be removed from the vehicle with the jaws of life. I'm just kind of sitting here because see the sun's real bright there, and I'm trying to get used to the new cell phone as well. Um, his agent said there's multiple leg injuries and he's in surgery, but at least it's not considered life-threatening. It'll be interesting to see how bad it is and things. Hopefully, it's just maybe some fractured bones, and they're setting the bones, and he'll be fine. Hopefully. Um, Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I did a video earlier about that and trying to remind you guys. One of the things I always do is, at the end of the day, I like to sit out of my fire pit and be thankful for the day that I had. It may not be a perfect day. It may not be a great day. Hell, it might be a day full of problems. But no matter how bad it is, at least you had that day. And no matter how bad it is, I guarantee you there's some people out there that wish they only had your problems. So be thankful for what you have. And at a moment's notice, shit can change for you real fast. So, thoughts and prayers for Tiger Woods. Hope he can have a speedy recovery. And speaking of speedy recovery, all you Dak haters out there that have been, the Cowboys don't have money to pay Dak. They're going to let him go. Dak Prescott, he's an average quarterback. Jerry Jones don't want him, this, that, and the other. Well, apparently the Cowboys feel good about Dak Prescott's recovery. It's kind of crazy to see my hair blowing in the breeze. I'm sorry. I've never had hair this long before. I'm still... when COVID started, I said, I'm not cutting my hair until we're past this. I hope this thing gets solved soon because this is getting long. This is getting ridiculous. This really is getting ridiculous. These curls. How you doing? So the Cowboys are feeling really, really good about Dak Prescott's recovery, that they don't have concerns, and they want to hammer out a deal. Now you know how this goes. You know how this goes with the Dallas Cowboys. We love you, but we don't want to pay you. You need to. You're a Dallas Cowboy, and that means there's a lot of benefits to being a Dallas Cowboys. And I'm not talking about that owl and that chicken, Jerry. I don't know what you're talking about, Jerry. I didn't grow. I wasn't born and raised in Missouri, so maybe that's a Missouri thing. But where I come from, owls and chickens. That one, I wish I actually had the vocal of that one. I would love to hear that one. But anyway, the Cowboys feel good about Dak Prescott and his recovery, and they want to get the deal done. Get him signed, get him under contract. Because Dak may not be perfect, and I don't know that there's any quarterback out there that is perfect. That wins every game, because you could look at Pat Mahomes and say, what happened in the Super Bowl? You could look at Aaron Rodgers and say, well, what happened to Aaron Rodgers, in the playoffs?
He didn't have a team around.
Oh, well, wait, but that's not what they say about Dak Prescott. They say a franchise quarterback.
No.
What?
See, the Buccaneers, there's two factors.
Oh, the Buccaneers had the GOAT.
No. It's not that. It's not that. It's COVID.
COVID.
Because you think about it, you have one team that has a home Super Bowl.
Yeah, that does help.
It's like,
On field advantage. But see,
Well,
but see, the way the talking heads are out there, if Tom Brady had gone to the Jets would have won the Super Bowl, wouldn't they have? Wouldn't they have? Ooh, that wind. Look at that. Look at my locks flowing in the wind. Michael said, "You gonna get a haircut?" And said, "Dad," I said, "Yes, you get one
No,
too."
no, yours is fine.
So
Maybe fine.
So Dak may not be perfect. He may not be the best quarterback, but he is a quarterback that you can win with. We've won games with him, but we need help. Just like Tom Brady had a running game and a defense that takeaways that shut down Pat Mahomes. You get that with Dak, you got a Super Bowl.
We had an opportunity, but they didn't want to pick guys up the free agency.
Well, well, Jerry, you said you've changed.
He had changed.
He said, well, you know what? But here's what I'll say right now, though.
He had to change.
No, hold up, though. I've read an article to you guys about D-Law. D-Law. We gave him a big offer. Big offer. He didn't want to take it. The sides are getting further away. He's being greedy. He literally tried the contract in the court of public opinion. Right? He did that. Now, all we've heard about the contract situation since the end of the season is that Dak Prescott has all the leverage. It still blows me away that my hair's blowing in the wind. It's crazy. That's the only thing. He hasn't said anything negative about Dak. In fact, we haven't heard Stephen Jones talk about a discount either, have we?
Since Dak Prescott's a team player.
Well, he is. But we actually have not heard Stephen Jones saying that Dak needs to leave something on the table since last year. So maybe Jerry Jones has changed. And maybe just maybe if the Cowboys stop saying that whole thing that you got to take a discount, that you have to do this because it's your responsibility. Maybe if instead of doing that you give him the opportunity to say, you know what, Jerry, how about this? This is what I deserve, and you know I do. And yeah, you're right. But here's what I'm going to do, Jerry. I'm going to make it a little bit better. If you're going to go out and you're going to get me, like a true free agent, I'll leave a little bit on the table. But I need to know that, one, you respect me and what I do, and you got a plan to help me get to Super Bowl. Because if you don't have a plan that's going to get me a Super Bowl ring, then I want as much cash as possible.
Todd France ain't going to let him do that. Todd France ain't going to let him do that.
In the end, Dak Prescott, Todd France works for Dak Prescott.
Yeah, but Todd France gets a cut of that money.
Because see, Pat Mahomes' deal, we're going to look at Pat Mahomes' deal in about 2 years and say, damn, dude got screwed with the new money.
He's still on technically his rookie deal.
Yeah, but we're going to look at that and say, damn, you should have held out for more money. That's the way it's going to be.
Yeah, but he looks at that as like, I'm set for it.
Did you help her get the Microsoft figured out? Okay, cool. So I'm going to be heading up the road, and I think I might stop at Charlottesville, Jet, because, Jet is a grown ass man. And
I want to try that lollipop.
The lollipop. Okay. See, Jet, I always call is I use the theme music, the most interesting man in the world, but Jet is actually the most interesting man in the world. How interesting is he? I was literally driving down the road and I was seeing these skydivers, and I was like, wow, man. I just saw these skydivers. They're jumping out of airplanes and everything else, man. I'd like, and Jet's like, where were you at? I was like, oh, I was going by. He's like, yeah, I've jumped out over there.
I wouldn't jump out of airplane.
I said, ain't this some shit? At
least once in my life with the instructor.
And so Jet, now I did the chip challenge. Burned my ass. It burned. It was bad. Never do it again. Jet said he wants to do the chip challenge, but not just with one chip. He said he wants 2 chips. That is the most interesting man in the world. Wouldn't you have to agree with that?
They probably had his spice tolerance is probably way up there,
bro.
To take 2 of those.
Bro, I'm going to have a couple of gallons of milk on standby. Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys when I get to the other side. Hopefully I get there in one piece. And that makes you realize you need to pay attention to driving. And as in, Mark, don't look at your damn phone while you're driving. All right. Peace.